Hi friends, my name is Josh, and in today's piano tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to play the song To Be Loved by Adele off of her brand new album. Now in this video I'm going to start by playing the entire song all the way through so that you can kind of get a feel for how it sounds, and then afterwards we're going to be going step by step through each of the sections that I'm kind of going to do a little bit of explaining to help you learn how to play the song. And remember, if you have any comments or songs you'd like to suggest for me, let me know down below, and remember to leave a like and subscribe. All right, let's go. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Let's get into the tutorial section now. Now there's going to be 4 main sections that we are going to go over today, which are going to be the verse, the pre-chorus, the chorus, and the bridge. But we're actually going to be starting with the intro, and the intro is just going to be a very quick thing, so we'll do that right now. So this song is going to be in the key of A flat, so these are the notes that we're going to be using here. All right. So in this intro, all we're doing is we're going to be starting up here on this E flat here, and we're going to be going up 1, down 2, up 1, down 2, just all the way down this scale. Just like this, all the way down, and we're coming down, and then you get to here, you come to C, D flat, and B flat, and you're just going to hold it there on that B flat there, and that's going to be the last note. And what I like to do is just hold the pedal for that whole time because it kind of, builds the sound then as you go down. And that's all the intro is going to be. All right. So now let's get into the first main section of the song, which is going to be the verse. So here in the verse, we're going to have 8 different chords. Now the very first chord is actually going to be like this A flat chord. We're going to look at it right here. So it's going to be A flat, E flat, C, E flat, and A flat. But in the very first time through the verse, which is going to be right after that intro we just played, Adele's actually not going to be playing this chord, okay? She's actually going to be omitting it, and she's just going to start by singing, and then they'll come in on the second chord, which is going to be this chord here. So this is going to be a C minor 7 chord, C, G, B flat, and E flat, but then we're going to add this A flat on top, which is like the flat 13th, you might call it. Kind of a unique sound right there. And you're going to be hearing this top A flat a lot. A lot of our chords are going to have that today. All right. So that's going to be the second chord. And then after that, we're going to go down to this chord here, which is going to be an E flat chord over G. So G in the bass, B flat, E flat, and G. All right. Next up, we have an F minor 7 chord, which is going to be F, C, E flat, and A flat. Great. All right, continuing now, we're going to go to a D flat chord. So D flat, F, and A flat. And sometimes, like I think in the second time of the verse, I usually hear this E flat as well, which would be like the added 9th there. If you want kind of a warmer sound right there, you can add that note there. All right. Now we're going to move down, walking down here in the left hand to a C, and this is going to be an A flat over C chord, so C, C, E flat, and A flat. Going down one more chord, B flat minor 7 now, so B flat, D flat, F, A flat. And then lastly, we're going to be playing this E flat 7 chord, kind of an E flat suspended 7 chord, all right? So like a normal E flat 7 would sound something like this. This D flat here is our 7th. We have E flat, E flat, but then instead of playing the G, we're gonna suspend it by playing the note right above it, which is gonna be that A flat on top. So that's E flat suspended 7. All right? And then we're going to repeat that whole progression, starting with that A flat. And this is the first time you're actually gonna play that A flat, because remember, we didn't play it the first time. All right, let's go over those chords one more time, this second time. A flat, all right. C minor 7 with that added 13. E flat over G. F minor 7. D flat, add that 9th if you want to. A flat over C, B minor 7, and then lastly, E flat 7 suspended, all right? Now this section can be very tricky with the timing because it's not played very straight at all, so you really need to take the time to listen to the original song and try to play along with it. Even the song preview I played at the start of this video might not be 100% accurate. You really got to take the time to listen to the song and try to match up as best as you can with the vocals and everything, and you can slowly start to piece it together. All right, so that's gonna be the verse. After the verse, we're gonna move into this section now, which is gonna be the pre-chorus. So we're gonna be starting here with an A flat chord again, but a little bit different voicing this time. So A flat and E flat here in the left hand, A flat, C, and E flat in the right hand. All right? And now you're gonna see all we're gonna be doing in this section is we're just gonna be walking down in the left hand like this, down our scale, all right? So that's our first chord, A flat. Our next chord is gonna be an E flat over G. So G, E flat, G, B flat, E flat, all right? Great. Now we're gonna continue going down to Fs now in the left hand, playing octaves, and then A flat, C, and E flat. That's an F minor 7 again. We'll go down to an E flat chord, E flat, G, B flat, E flat, all right? Now we're gonna keep going down, but instead we're gonna drop this bottom note here. So we're just gonna be playing this top D flat, and this is gonna be a D flat chord. D flat, F, A flat, D flat, all right? Go down now to an A flat chord over C, so C, A flat, C, E flat. All right. Down to B flat minor this time, B flat, F, B flat, and D flat. And then for the last chord of this section, the right hand's gonna stay exactly the same, and then we're gonna go to E flat now in the left hand. And so this is kind of like our same E flat suspended 7 chord, like kind of like this before, but now instead of playing the 4th at our suspension, we're gonna be playing the 2nd. So like E flat has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are like the scale degrees there. So instead of playing the 4th, we're gonna be playing the 2nd. Just a bit of a different sound, and you know, it just sounds nice going from that B flat minor, and you're just keeping the right hand exactly the same. All right? So that's just gonna go through one time, but let me go over the chords again. So A flat, E flat over G, F minor 7, all right? E flat, then D flat, A flat over C, B flat minor, and E flat 7, suspended 2, all right? And just sing a little bit along with that part. It sounds like, and oh, oh my, do 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 do. And then we get into the chorus. Let's go over that now. All right, so here in the chorus, I kind of think this section is actually a little bit more straightforward, but maybe agree to disagree if you don't think so. We're gonna be starting here with a very full, very powerful A flat chord. So in this whole chorus section, we're gonna be playing octaves in the left hand the whole time. If you can't play that, just play a single note, that's fine also. But here we're gonna be playing A flats in the left hand, and then A flat, C, E flat, and A flat. A very full sound as we get to the chorus here, all right? So that's gonna be our first chord. Now we're gonna move up to this same chord that we had in the verse. Remember that C minor 7 chord where we had the right hand like this with B flat, E flat, and A flat. So just voice a little bit differently. This is how we were playing it before, but now down here. So this again, C minor 7, flat 13. All right. We're gonna go up now to D flat with an added 9th here. So D flats, D flat, E flat, F, and A flat. And you see what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be walking up in the left hand. So we're on C, now D flat. Now we're gonna go up to E flat, E flat, E flat, G, and B flat. All right, keep going up in the left hand to Fs now for our F minor chord. F, C, F, A flat. Now we're gonna turn around and we're gonna go back down in the left hand. All right, so E flat's again in the left hand, but now this is gonna be an A flat in the right hand. So C, E flat, A flat. All right. We repeat that D flat add 9 chord. And now we're gonna hear a bit of a different chord here. This is gonna be a D flat minor chord, but with an added 6. So like this was our D flat we were playing before. We're gonna take our third and we're gonna drop it to E, making it D flat minor. We're gonna add this top B flat, making it D flat minor 6. And then in the bass, we're gonna be going to E this first time. So this is D flat minor 6 over E. That's what we're gonna do the first time through the chorus. Now the second time through the chorus, we're actually gonna stay on this D flat. So we're coming down, F minor, A flat over E flat, D flat add 9, and then we're gonna stay on that bottom D flat as we play this D flat minor 6 chord. Just like that. All right. All right, review now of those chords. A flat, C minor 7, flat 13, D flat add 9, E flat, and F minor, A flat over E flat, D flat add 9 again, and now we go to that D flat minor 6 over E. All right, and that's the chorus. Let me just try and sing a little bit of that. Nowhere near Adele level singing skills, but just to give you an idea of how that sounds. That'll sound like this. To be loved and love at the highest count means to lose all the things I can't live without. Let it be known that I will choose to lose. It's a sacrifice. Oh, do 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 do. Let it be known that I tried. And that's pretty much how the chorus goes. All right, if you're still here, you're doing a great job. Thanks for sticking with it. We are almost done. This last section we have to learn now is going to be the bridge, all right? So here in the bridge, we're gonna start here on an F minor chord. So F's in the left hand, C, F, and A flat, all right? And again, we're gonna be walking down in this section, but before we were walking down using the scale notes. All right, this time it's gonna be a bit different. We're gonna be going every single half step, like this, all right? So F minor, we're gonna go now to this chord that we played before. This is D flat minor 6 over E, okay? Go down now to A flat over E flat. And now a new chord, I think. This is gonna be a B flat major 7 chord, or just B flat 7, B flat dominant 7 we call it. D, F, A flat, and B flat in the right hand over Ds, okay? And now we're gonna go down to B flat minor 7, B flat, D flat, F, A flat. This A flat over C chord, we've played this one before. C, C, E flat, A flat. A D flat chord, D flat, F, and A flat. And then we'll keep that right hand the same and we'll go up to E flats now. So D flat over E flat. And then after that, we get back into the chorus on that A flat chord. All right, one time through that bridge now, let's hear how that sounds. All right, so here ending the chorus, we're on this chord here, remember? So it's like, let it be known that I cried for you, even started lying too. Excuse my voice. What a thing to do, all because I wanted to be loved and love at the highest count, and so on. That's how that part goes. All right, that's pretty much it. The very last chord here, very simple, is just going to be this A flat chord. Play A flats, C, E flat, and A flat, and I'd usually just go down kind of like this, slow motion, and then speed it up. Add this thumb in as well. And that's kind of how I like to play that little part right there. All right, that wraps up today's video. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. If you did, be sure to leave a comment and a like. Just tell me that you did. I really do appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial of To Be Loved by Adele. I'll see you next time.